Bullshitters. And add Mr. Satan there. The three-way. Who's the best bullshitter? Hey, welcome to another episode of Because Anime. This time we're gonna have a bit of a philosophical sort of way of looking at the subject for this week's episode. What are our dream fights? If you ever thought about, hey, this character from this other series, what if they fought each other? Just for fun. I'm not gonna go into power scaling levels or lose our minds here.
We're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna super debate any of this. This is just like what we would like to see.
Because it's fun to think about this.
This would be like an 8-hour podcast.
Yeah, it's never gonna end. Like Goku flicks his finger and suddenly a planet explodes, and somehow Gojo protects himself with Limitless or some sort of, I don't know. It's never gonna end that debate here.
Getting the data, numbers.
Yeah, crunch numbers and figure out how much planet destroying power the character has.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very curious what you have. Very curious what I have. I'm curious if we have any of the same ones.
Probably gonna have some similar ones, but
maybe.
We'll see. And of course, also recent anime, some gaming news, anime news, of course, the usual.
So if you guys are not caught up on these week-to-week episodes, this is literally the first portion of the show. So
yeah, we start with recent, then we go in the main topic, and then we do some news.
Yep.
So let's do the usual suspects. What do you have? First one was Jujutsu Kaisen, Thursday, right?
Yep, I got the man, the myth, the legend, Gojo here.
Yeah, I have him here, there also, by the way.
Yeah, we gotta represent after this
Gojo
episode.
fans.
Yeah, it was a good Gojo episode.
Before we get into the episode, did you also get spoiled by the manga?
No.
I somehow dodged it, right?
I seen something trending.
Yeah,
but I didn't look at it.
It was always popped in my face. Somebody was following also and things like that. Yeah. I have no context about it, but yeah, I caught it. It is what it is. I don't care about spoilers. They don't mind me actually look myself for spoilers, but in the series that I do videos on, of course, I dodge spoilers as much as I can, just so I don't fake reactions.
Trending, and I was like, okay, I don't want to see any of that. So
yeah, I just
know the manga was trending, and I stayed away. So
yeah, I don't have the context for it, but hey, it is what it is.
I have no idea. So,
but anyway, the episode. What did you think about the episode?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I love seeing Gojo kind of, I don't know, being under pressure, I guess is the word.
Yeah, somebody put him in a tough position here. He
still, he thought about it and the way he used it, everything that he did. But like the fight sequence was really sick, though. I really enjoyed.
I like
pretty much the whole fight
when they're there. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna use his domain. There's no way he's gonna do it. He has civilians to think about. He does this. He does that. What if he just does it in his own way? That was great, having that moment. And just going ham. What was it, like over 1,000 transfigured humans in 299 seconds, if I remember correctly, the numbers?
Yeah, it was very fast. Because he could only do it for like, what was it, like 10 seconds or something?
0.2 of a second.
Yeah,
for the domain, until that was the limit, until a normal civilian heads explodes, basically.
Yeah,
it took them 2 months to get back to society. Yeah. I really like the narrator. Speaking about that, I really like adding the narrator a bit, helped with everything that was going on, so to say.
But yeah, it was sick. Literally, my wife is just watching this episode right now, which is funny. So
nice.
I'm curious when after this I'll talk to her.
Maybe we're gonna hear a scream in the background when something happens.
Yeah, she should be pretty close to finishing it, but yeah, the episode was sick. Animation was great. Gojo is awesome. It's very interesting to see him in under pressure situation, and then obviously towards the end, him being sealed is very interesting.
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen there with Itadori coming. I mean, I imagine he's going to show up and do his thing, but I don't know. I'm very curious. Oh, I guess the other important thing is the whole brain thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do you think about the reveal? Like the guy just hey, I am a brain.
Yeah, it's not even actually his friend then.
Yeah.
Right. It's just the body of him. But I'm very curious who this brain thing is.
That was my main question throughout everything with Gojo. Who is this guy?
Who is this person that's trying to think up to take down society? So it's going to be different, though. I don't know what his actual plan is, because the guy's, well, we thought maybe it was his friend. that he just wanted
Yeah,
to
you kind of knew
save the sorceress.
the motivation, so we get if it was the same one, he hates non-jujutsu sorcerer. It's a very interesting dynamic that I really like the beginning of season 1, but right now we know basically nothing about this Geto.
But now we have no idea what this thing is and what this thing's goal is in general. Like I don't know.
Yeah, is it? I don't even know.
We've seen the flashbacks, so we're like, oh, is he just still trying to do his thing?
Yeah, but
take out all the non-sorcerers.
Is it a curse, or is it a curse user that's his technique?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if it's curse.
That's why I have so many questions.
Or is it like maybe is his friend like curse like
negative
energy happened when he died?
Even said
I doubt it, but
he said he took the body over, so it's not his brain. That's why he even confirmed.
It has nothing to do with him then.
No, it's just his body. This is like just he put on a fresh new set of clothes, basically a skin.
Yeah. So I don't know. This villain, I don't know. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
I mean, it opens up a lot of things, so it's like I don't know. I don't know what this guy or person is doing.
We have to wait and see. We need a lot more answers after this this episode. But seeing Gojo just go all out fighting there, the way he imploded or kind of exploded at the same time, Hanami against the wall there with just pressure.
Yep,
it was great.
Pressure, splat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it just changes like the whole. I feel like it changes the whole show because like, the whole time that they're versing or whatever, but now it's like I don't know. This could be a potential. I don't know, organization or something, someone that has very strong abilities, or if it is, or the brain is just its own thing, maybe I'm overthinking it, but.
And also at the end, was that the voice of Mekamaru when in the headset that he got the notification Gojo was sealed? How is he still alive if that was his voice? I wasn't sure when I was watching the episode, even I said it in the video when I was talking about it.
I don't know.
So who actually told Yuji, hey, he got sealed?
But he's going to go in, though. He's going to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious where it's going to go.
Yeah, I kind of like the sealing Gojo part, honestly. Because we said it multiple times, like, when you have a character like this, how do you solve it?
Yeah.
If you have him just overpowered...
They definitely came up with a good plan, like putting pressure on him.
You can't have any stakes in a series like this. It's not, hey, I like isekais overpowered main characters, but I didn't go into Jujutsu Kaisen watching for an overpowered main character. That's not why...
Yeah.
But how do you solve something like Gojo being here?
Yeah, I mean, they put him in a huge pressure, because, like, if he did kill all the people, then that would be all on him.
I kind of wanted him to do that. When I was watching
I didn't know if he would or not. It was in the back of my mind. I was like, okay, I could see him doing it. Yeah, got the how he feels about people. That he's like a god and he couldn't crush him, but no, he still wants to be the good guy. That's it seems like he doesn't want to be known. So he saved all the people and all that situation. So very good. I very much enjoyed the episode.
Really, really great episode. It just got me even more excited about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I'm very curious because I'm more curious about like the world, like expanding on the world. Now,
yeah, that's a very good point. We're kind of blind going into Jujutsu Kaisen. We're missing so many things, not just about the characters, the world. I mean.
Yeah, because we got a little bit of like the Jujutsu Kaisen or the Jujutsu sorcerers in like the first season. We're getting like other schools or whatever that are around the world. They kind of mix it in, but we didn't really get like who's this like villainous side or whatever. We didn't know. It's kind of still. And maybe we're going to expand on it now.
The barrier guy Tengen, that the entire first part of the season was here.
Yeah.
Who or what exactly it is, we haven't seen it. I don't think it showed up in the anime. I'm calling it she, he. I have no idea honestly. Is it a curse? Is it a human? I don't know. But yeah, a lot of things. There are really good things with Jujutsu right now. Just questions. Mainly, we have questions about that's everything. Hype episode.
I like when it opens up the world on it and stuff. So yeah,
it was great. Then after that, what did we have? Bleach, I think, Saturday, right?
Bleach. Yeah, Bleach would be nice.
I'm really curious what you think since you only watched the anime.
What happened in this episode? Okay, yeah, it was the Quincy's up on the top of the royal palace. At first I was like, okay, I hope they don't just like smoke the royal palace, because I'm like these are the royal palace guards. Like they should be pretty OP.
Yeah.
Which obviously they did show how OP they were. Because at first I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." Like,
Yeah, the guy at the end just was great.
yeah. But yeah, I like the crossover between the two there. Because I'm curious. Well, especially the sword dude, man. Like he was pretty OP with him slashing and just like taking out everyone. I was like, okay,
the way he was like,
this guy's.
This sword is a failure because it's too good. I can't even get a scabbard for it.
Yeah, it's like wobbly or whatever. But yeah, no, that guy was cool. And I was like, because I'm like, these guys should be pretty strong. Like this should be a wall, right? Like this is the 5. Right, I think it was 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed the fight. Really curious about. I didn't know about that. He's the Soul King's son, right? That's what it's going, because we got a little bit of a flashback of why he's going after it.
That flashback, this is part of why the Bleach anime is going to be the definitive edition, honestly, with the story overall. It's going to be much better than the manga. That flashback fixed a lot of the problems with Bleach. Because even Asura, that wasn't in the manga, the flashback.
Okay.
So it kind of had a major plot hole, so to say, compared to the manga that kind of fixed. I can't tell you what exactly happened there, so to say, because it spoils something into the future.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
It's very important.
I talked to one of my friends because I went to a wedding yesterday. About like Bleach, because he read the manga and he's actually said, because I was, we talked about like how fast I was disappointed with how fast the fights are going, but supposedly the manga is even faster, he said. So
yeah, it's much better.
So he's like, it is better, but he does agree, like, yeah, it's really fast, but yeah, the manga was way, because I was like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't have any of the manga. I never read the manga, so
even there's some extra scenes, some everything, but plot wise, that flashback is very important.
Yeah.
Even the fights here in this episode were a bit extra, and the build up to what's coming next week.
Yeah, no, so I definitely like this episode for sure, and I think next weekend is the 2 episodes.
Yeah, 2 episodes.
Yeah, special. But yeah, no, it was good. I like. It sucks that they got launched or whatever too. So I don't know how long it's gonna take them to get up there for the.
Yeah, in the rock. It was fun though. I really got a bit of nostalgia trip to seeing them remember the first attack
thing. Yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's like the first time around, and I like what's his face on the boar there. I can't remember his name.
Ganju.
Yeah, Ganju. Yeah, the goofy guy.
I was glad having him back. Also.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna. I mean, maybe he does something silly to help him, but I mean, he's very outpowered here.
Of course, he's been underpowered since the beginning of the series.
He has, but now I feel like he's way underpowered.
Yeah.
So what he's gone up against here. But yeah, no, I'm very curious to see. Now we're up to the Soul King part and stuff.
What did you think about the girl, though, the Royal Guard, the one with the arms, Senjumaru, the one that stabbed them at the beginning?
So's or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah, she's pretty cool. Well, that's what I was talking about. Like, I was worried. I was like, because he like snipes her, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, are they that strong or
going back and forth?
I was like, okay, no, she's because I was worried. I was like, oh man, I hope they don't. But no, she's pretty cool. I think the sword guy was my favorite though.
But so I just want to say she's very hot. Like, I love her design so much.
Waifu,
yes. But yeah,
I'm waiting for my waifu Yoruichi to get up there.
Yeah, so. She's definitely, of course, Yoruichi is the best one, but I like this one also. But yeah, Oetsu, you're right. He stole the show there at the fight at the end.
Yeah, I definitely 100%.
And I said it in my video also, the voice actor did such an amazing job, and his personality, the way he shortens the names of others, gives them nickname, that tonality in his voice, I really like that quite a lot.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of that episode. It's just him going to town.
But yeah, great episode. I can't wait for the finale, and after that we're gonna have to wait even more. We have 2 more cores. Probably gonna be
next year's gonna be pretty good.
Maybe around summer we're gonna have core 3. I don't know.
Yeah, seems like 6 to 8 months usually these cores are, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah,
I imagine it's gonna get announced next weekend. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know if it'll be an announced date, but you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sometime next year,
it's gonna
I
happen.
imagine we'll get. So,
Hmm. Well, after Bleach, we had
then
the One Piece episode. Did you watch
One
it?
Piece. Yep, I
Yeah,
watched it.
the aftermath there,
Yeah,
or at least part of it. We're still gonna have a bit more of the aftermath.
yeah. There's gonna be a few episodes still left to go. Because someone shows up. I won't say who, but
Yeah. There's a bit more happening, but here pretty much you can say Wano ended here, like the cutoff point. If you wanted to catch up to
The
Wano, this is the
fighting,
moment here,
is over.
to catch up to it.
But yeah, I enjoyed this episode actually.
Yeah.
More than I thought I would. But yeah, no, it was a good like climax. We even seen like Toma, what her
Yeah,
dad did and
the
why.
flashback there, Yasue with Otoko. Great.
Yeah.
Brought a tear to my eye. Just the smile fruits
it's
are
really sad.
Yeah, this is why One Piece is great.
Kaido was very he was a nasty person.
Which one would you say is the worst villain so far? Up with the anime.
Oh man.
I'll kind of put Kaido would be my number one.
It's either Kaido. Doflamingo's way up there because he did some pretty brutal stuff.
Doflamingo's kind of obnoxious, but yeah, I could put him there.
Yeah, but what he did to that whole country with like using webs and shooting each other and like literally like I don't know, just how he got the country pretty much was pretty awful, and then turning everyone like toys and stuff, and it was pretty bad too. I'm just trying to think like what is like pure evenness. I mean, Kaido and Doflamingo are the first two that come to my mind as the most like outrageous.
Of course, you can say world government, but I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying that Luffy fought directly and had confrontation with them. I don't mean the overarching main.
Oh, I was saying what was the worst villain. That's I was thinking like who was the nastiest is what I was going off.
Yeah. I'd say Kaido for me. I would put Kaido as my number one so far.
I would say Kaido and Doflamingo are very close to each other, just for a-holeness. They're both pretty bad. So
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Kaido, I guess, by a smidge. I think it's worse, but there's the whole smile fruit, all the slavery.
Loden working with Torochi, slavery, killing more than enough people, being a Yonko, let alone what we saw just in one country.
Yeah,
he did everything else.
Yeah, environment, everything was like sacred there because it was a sacred place. But yeah, but the episode was good. There's not like too much to talk about it. We're finally gonna. I think next weekend we're gonna see Momonosuke being animated on his older form.
Finally seeing his form, yeah. Also, I'm really curious what anime onlys are gonna think when with Yamato. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm waiting for the scene too. So I think it's gonna be really funny.
Well, I am actually curious what do you think. I don't think we talked about it. Maybe we talked in the One Piece episode, but old man memory here. Spoilers here a bit with the manga. Just your warning here. Spoiler. Would you have liked Yamato to join the crew?
Yes, I would.
Me too.
I actually would have loved.
I think it would have been perfect. Yeah.
I was surprised she didn't, but I understand why she didn't.
Yeah, I get all the logic behind and why. Yes, I agree with that, but at the same time, I was disappointed.
I think she would have been a fantastic character.
Yeah, she fits so well, and I love her. Honestly, she's one of the best characters in One Piece for me.
Yeah, I think we'll see more eventually when
I hope so.
World War happens. I'd imagine she'll be part of it. But yeah, I wish. I thought we were talking about the bathtub scene. So
no, yeah, of course that one horny, of course, but
I thought we were gonna. But no, I'm sad that she doesn't though. But yeah, I'm curious when anime fans.
We're gonna see that. Okay, spoilers.
Right, no
spoilers done here. Okay, now besides One Piece, we had Mushoku. Yeah, right. The episode here. What do you think about?
I was gonna say, how are you feeling about it?
I love that. You know me. I like Mushoku. This one was the build-up was here. Sylvie, probably best girl. She was super cute, wholesome, and a pervert at the same time. Her reactions were insane. I was laughing so much every time she made a face. And also on the emotional side, with Rudy, finally having somebody that stood by him helped him, understood his problem, didn't toss him aside instantly, and even right at the end of the episode, when he still had a trauma with him, he thought she left him, but she came back and he finally got there. So yes, the cure for the most part was also a Viagra pill or aphrodisiac, but the emotional side was a lot more important.
Yeah, I like the emotional part, but I thought it was funny it came down to drugs. But
yeah, and that we saw that one. I think it was back in season 1 when we saw that. Vial.
I think so. I don't remember correctly, but for me, I don't know. I feel like this could have been 6 episodes personally, but hey, we're finally here. I like Sophie as a character a lot, but I thought it dragged on way too long. Way too long. This could have been like easily half a season, but hey.
For me, it's the same argument.
With the source material or whatever, hey, that's for the fans, do their job. People that love it. For me, I don't know. I really like season 1 a lot more compared to this.
I get away. It's
this is like a slice of life, like high school kind of, I don't know, show. That's what it felt like in season 2.
I get away. I'm not gonna go in circles again. We already had this conversation.
Yeah. I'm not gonna dig into it too much, but that's just how I feel. It happened. It's over. I was like, at the beginning, I was like, okay, is this the banging episode? Like, because we're at the cave and stuff, and then it was like, nope, not yet.
Not yet.
And so we're gonna wait a little bit more.
But she was great with the plan and how much she worked for it.
No, personally, like, I hope he sticks with Selphie. I hope he doesn't go back to what's her face. Personally, because Selphie's just more loyal. She's more nice. She's just
I think she's the best girl out of the main three.
Yeah, I think she's the best girl.
Aries fan, you're gonna hate me, but I don't care. Yeah, I haven't read the source material, so I don't know. I'm going only by anime so far.
Yeah, the way it's going right now, Selphie deserves to be a 3D. I did like the very ending, but like I just felt like it took too long to get to here.
I liked that it took too long. It's Mushoku. It's very slow burn, very slow pace. That's not an issue for me.
This was for me, but
yeah, again, I get away. Yeah.
It was cool to see the ending, but yeah, I hope we get. And I was very curious because, like, the ending, he was like talking about going to see his family. Like, bro, you've been here for like 3 years, and now you want to go see? Like,
hey, he got
go rescue my fam.
He got his cure.
It felt weird. Yeah, it just felt weird though. Like, hey, I had 3 years to get my dick up, but hey.
What do you think about Ariel?
Who?
Ariel, the princess.
The princess.
I think she's a bit suspicious, like a bit manipulative. I don't know where to place her. I said this last week also, but even right now in this episode,
bit. I don't know.
I'm getting a bit that vibe. I'm not saying evil, like she's probably not evil, but I'm getting that more political intrigue from her, and that's probably gonna be part 2.
I mean, maybe. I mean, is this a deep plan? Like, this was like, I wanna.
I don't know how far she planned everything, but she manipulated some things.
Unless she knew what, like, she wanted Rudius the whole time. Maybe
she did. She did from the start, from the end of season 1. She did. She wanted Rudy.
Yeah. At the end of season 1. But I'm talking about like before. Like, did she know about like Rudius in the world, and then she knew about Selphie, and she's like, oh, okay, maybe I can get him over here and on her
I don't know if it's that far.
I don't know if it's that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's that far.
Because it depends what kind of character she is. I mean, could she have done that? Sure, she has a lot of info. She's high up there. Maybe. I have no idea, but I don't think it's that way. I'm just trying to think far-reaching here. But I could say maybe a possibility, but again, it depends what kind of character she is.
We're gonna see. Maybe I think this is gonna be the part is gonna be the focus of
maybe she's just a chill rich girl. I don't know. Yeah, they could just be that too. She could be pretty much nothing. So I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, also Luke was the best bro here. He defended Rudy. That moment was great, and
for his family.
And he killed Sylvie 2 times. She's not attractive.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now we have to wait until April for part 2.
Yeah, we gotta ways. So, but yeah, I'm hoping we get to like more of the world stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I have so many questions about the main plot, overarching plot.
Yeah, they had enough time with the 2 that we can kind of like, let's go on. Where's the plot moving into now?
This was very self-contained miniaturized story of Mushoku, so to say, very character focused as opposed to what we got in season 1.
It's his love interest pretty much, between the 2 characters.
So besides Mushoku, did you watch anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. I
So
watch quite a bit of anime. Go ahead.
I actually watched quite a bit too.
Awesome.
My hands are bothering me, so I didn't stream them like 2 days. So
Mm.
I just watched anime and slept. That's pretty much what I did this week.
Perfect.
Uh, so I finished Ancient Magnus Bride, so I'm all caught up now. So I'm ready for season 2, part 2 that starts in like a week, I think.
Mm.
So
Nice timing.
I enjoyed it. It kind of had one of those endings where it's kind of like the halfway point, like it had a setup for what's coming up.
Yeah, makes sense.
But still, my favorite thing about Ancient Magnus Bride is the world. That's the reason why I like watching it. I really do enjoy the world. The school thing is pretty interesting too, with all these, I don't know, all these like alchemists and mage stuff that's going on. It's pretty cool. With like, you know, the Scottish or whatever. But I enjoy the world and everything like that. I talk Ancient Magnus Bride quite a bit on the podcast.
Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I wouldn't say I'm like super in love with it or anything like that, but I'm gonna obviously keep watching, see where it goes. But the world is very interesting, and it does have like it has the love interest as well with Chise and
I'm not gonna help you here. I don't know.
anyways, there's love. It has the love interest, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun.
Okay. Hey, it's pretty nice that you have something straight in the sequel after this catching up.
Yeah. Well, speaking of another sequel, my next anime, I watched all of Dead Mount Death Play. Watched all of it. Yeah, finished it.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Finally, what do you think about?
I loved it, man. But I knew what I was getting into. I knew because I watched Baccano, I watched Durarara. I was like, okay.
I told you last week you're gonna love it.
I love the formula. But it's just his writing style. Like he has always these wacky characters, and I was like, okay.
And
like Baccano, all wacky characters. Durarara, all wacky characters.
Having also the organization, how they work against each other, with each other, all of the different
sides. That's like
sides.
A lot like Durarara as well, with like the dollars and stuff like that. But no, I loved it. I very much enjoyed it.
I'm so happy you finally watched it.
Yeah, like I literally watched all 12 episodes. It was a lot of fun. Even the twist, like if you're going in blind, like the beginning twist even got me.
That's why I said just watch episode 1. That's
I don't. I won't, but enjoyed the characters. Shark Girl, best girl.
She's great. She's great.
Ridiculous.
I like that type of character. Yeah.
How can you? You can't be evil if you like sharks.
Exactly.
Even the zombie chick, I think she's really cool.
I like the what was the bartender girl? I can't remember her name right now. It's been a bit since I read the show. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited for like. I don't know. It's just his writing. Like it's a very interesting story that I like. Like all his work that he's done, like how it expands and stuff like that. So even this one too, even though this is kind of like an isekai kind of thing, but like. I don't know, like verses, I guess. I don't know if you want to say. Like the other way around. Like, I don't know. There's been a few series, I guess.
It's recreators, reverse isekai, like fantasy characters come into the real world.
Yeah, come to the real world. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I'm very curious between the two worlds and stuff and what's going on. The magician guy is ridiculous.
Yeah, that guy's so fun every time.
How he gets in this like situations and can't get caught and whatever.
I like the cops also. Like every character is very, very interesting. That all of them have their own quirk, eccentricities. It's great.
And the plot twists were great. Like I really like the plot twists of everything that I've seen so far. And I still have a lot of questions, and I'm very excited because that starts in a weekish, I think, or 2 weekish. I don't know, somewhere in October. So we get part 2 of that. So I'm very curious. I was looking for the characters of Baccano. I did not see them and see any Durarara stuff.
Maybe they are. Maybe we missed them, or maybe we're gonna see them later.
Yeah, it's only the beginning. He likes to do that between his his stories. So I'm just like looking out for anything Durarara or Baccano. If they're like walking around, because it'll be in the background and only be a few seconds. Usually he does that, or like posters. He does the posters.
Yeah, like a cameo short thing, like a nod to the fans and everything.
Yeah. So very curious. I imagine he will do it, but yeah, I really enjoyed it though.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, once he said that he had a new show, I was like, okay, I want to watch it. So then I just binged it all. And then
Perfect.
my next one, I am almost done with Birdie Wing. I
Oh,
am on
finally watched Birdie Wing.
episode. I'm on episode 19 or 20 right now.
Very close, very
So
close. I think I
yeah,
have
so I
like
have like 5
four
episodes
or
left.
five,
Yeah, 4 or
something.
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thoughts?
Surprisingly really good. I thought it was gonna be funnier. That's not a bad thing. I just
Yeah,
thought
yeah, I
like
get
it
it, I
was
get
more
it.
gonna be
More
of a
comedic.
comedy
Yeah.
thing of sides, just because like the idea of it. But I actually really like the serious story.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know what I was getting into. I'm gonna be honest.
Man, I'm so
Um,
happy you finally watched the
and
series I
Eve,
talked about.
yeah, Eve is an awesome character too.
She's
I really like Eve a lot. The characters are great overall, but just the big story. So like, I pretty much got all the like what Eve was and became, like all the flashback stuff. About a keyword, I'll just because I don't want to spoil if anyone wants to watch it, but
yeah,
like
yeah.
let's just say dads, like I know like
It was a
everything.
bit, you can see it a bit even before the
There's
flashback if you pay
clues.
attention,
There
yeah.
is
I
clues.
figured that one out when I was
Yeah.
watching the show
I
binging.
figured it out, but not right away because there's like
Mm.
early clues like way before, like they even like talk about it. But no, I loved it. Like I did like caught me off guard.
Yeah, me
On
too.
like a lot of the twists that they had. And it's just an enjoyable series. It kind of does the Blue Lock thing a little bit for me too, where like over the top, kind of like golf in parts. You know how she does her
It
like
has it,
bullets, her
yeah, yeah.
rainbow bullets,
Exaggerating very
and
simple
they're
things, yeah.
yeah, yeah, they're like, you're not gonna hit through those trees, are you? Oh
Yeah.
yes, I am. So I like that part. I like the way she golfs. It's always supposed to be on top of the line, all the pressure. Doesn't matter. Like golf is, versus yourself. So you always put pressure on yourself. So if you want to know where I'm at right now, the last thing that I watched is pretty much the big match versus the number one American underground golfer.
There's a bit more, and that's pretty much the ending. And I'm
Yeah.
curious what you're gonna think about the ending.
Yeah, I'm curious too, because I don't know how it's gonna
hmm
end. I have a feeling on some things that will end, but I don't know if it's gonna go that way or not. So
I told you when we last talked about this one, but I'm curious what you think. I didn't tell you exactly the ending, but
yeah, yeah.
a
But
bit
no,
my
it's
thoughts
really
on it.
cool.
Yeah.
It's a fun world. Probably one of definitely up there with Blue Lock as like I enjoyed like. 'Cause I'm not huge on like sports anime, but this one was
Mm.
really good though. I really enjoyed this.
I'm
Even my
happy.
wife
I'm
and
really
I have
happy.
started enjoying it. But yeah, this is a really good story actually. Like I really enjoy it. Really enjoyed the characters. Um, but yeah, so that's gonna be my next one I finish, and then I'm just gonna pick another one and go. Like I've just been picking. I have such a big backlog, and
That's how you
I'm
do
trying.
it. Just pick something
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
through
I
with
just
it.
go. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing next. Maybe Baki because Baki had a new season. I
You
don't
should.
know.
You should get
Castlevania is
into
coming out with
Bucky.
another season. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
catch up
on
with
28th.
Castlevania.
Yeah, Castlevania. Did you watch the
Oh,
original
I'm
one?
doing
I
a lot.
forgot.
Huh?
The first one. Did you finish Castlevania? I forgot. The
I've only
first one.
watched. What was it? What are they? They're not. They're like longer episodes, right?
I can't. I
I
don't
can't remember
remember
how
if
they
they're
formatted
short
it.
or long, but I think it was
I only
four
watched one of them.
seasons or something.
Yeah, there's 4 seasons, but I don't. The episodes are not 20 minutes. They're like
I don't remember the
they're like a
length of
40
the
minute hour
episode.
long. I
Yeah.
only watched a little bit of it, so I'm like behind on it. So
It's great.
um,
Throughout all the seasons are great.
yeah, I want to. I watched the first part, and I just got to go back and like
Mm-hmm.
start it up. But I did enjoy what I first seen. But that has a new season. Bakir had a new season. Thought about watching that. But I don't know. I'm just gonna pick one and go. I'm trying to always watch as much as I can that came out this year. So I'm trying to get a lot of the big stuff.
When are you
Um,
gonna watch Oshinoko?
which one?
Oshinoko,
Oh, that one.
the idol one.
Hopefully soon because I'm definitely planning to finish it all before we do the awards and stuff. So
Oh, you have a lot of catching up
uh,
if you wanna do that.
well, all the high dive shows. So
Oh yeah,
which I got
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
3 or 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, Danmachi.
Damachi,
I don't
gonna
know
finish
what.
it. I only have like 5 episodes of Damachi, so that'll be a quick one. The Oshinoko, Eminence of Shadow,
Oh yeah,
and the dog one, I think, is the only thing.
that
There was
one.
another
Yeah.
big one that came out on that side, but I can't remember which one it was. But
Which one?
those are gonna be. I can't remember. There's
Yeah.
another big one, but I can't remember what's on
We're
there.
gonna see.
So I'll just get like a month of that, and I'll binge through all of those.
So you're pretty much gonna go non-stop anime.
Yeah, especially they have
Perfect,
this week
perfect.
too. So, but yeah, I've been trying to like put in a lot of the time. So yeah, I watched like I think I did the math. I did like 36 episodes I think this week.
Perfect. That's
'Cause I had, like,
everything you watched, right?
Yeah, not counting the week to weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, without the week to weeks one. I mean,
Yeah.
besides
So
those.
yeah, I finished almost 3 animes. So
Okay. Now it's my turn. I also watch quite a bit of anime.
You go. Your turn.
I finished season 5 of Bungo Stray Dogs.
Okay.
Great. You can kind of say season 4 and season 5 are one season. I don't know why they split them, but that's whatever. Awesome. They even left it to be continued, but unfortunately caught up to the manga, so it's probably gonna be a while before we get anything new with Bungo Stray Dogs. But honestly, the twists, turns, characters, fun, action, had everything. I'm happy you finally watched that Undead play. You're probably gonna love season 4 and season 5, even before that. But season 4 and season 5 are the best.
I watched season 1 and I enjoyed it. I really like the characters in that one as well.
It's been great, honestly. I was having so much fun with it. I binged it. I think it was like 11 episodes. I started it and then where did the time flew by? I finished it fully. That one was great. After that I caught up to Eden Zero, like 10 or 12 episodes or something, if I remember correctly.
Season 2. I haven't watched season 2 yet.
There's one more. There's one more episode left because it got delayed. Some sports event or something aired at the same time slot and they delayed the last episode to next week. I'm gonna finish that one. Also has 25 episodes. And I have to say, pretty damn great. Like, you guys know me, I love Fairy Tail, but Fairy Tail is, hey, if you like Power Friendship, you're gonna love Fairy Tail. If you hate that, you're probably gonna hate Fairy Tail also. But here with Eden Zero, it also has some of that Power of Friendship, but is also much darker in some cases with everything that's happening. The villains, some deaths, some very gruesome things that happen to character, especially towards the end of season 2. Some of them are, I'm gonna say it, even made in Abyss. What some of the things they did in Eden Zero. I didn't expect them to go this far. The fights are there, it's fun. I have so many questions about everything that's happening right now. I enjoyed
Eden Zero. Which was surprising to me. Because I watched the first part, if you want to call it, the first 13.
From season 2 or season 1?
Season 1.
Cool.
I listened to the very beginning, but I did enjoy it. I just haven't gone back yet to catch up on that one as well.
It's great. Season 2 has been really fun. Then Zom 100 delays. I caught up to it again. I had like 2 or 3 episodes.
I paused this because of the delays.
Yeah, it's insane. Even right now, it's delayed again. Like, yeah.
I'm just waiting. It's like the Nier.
Beatrix was awesome. Beatrix the Weeb is awesome.
I should finish Nier as well.
I'm gonna wait with Nier when the second core happens. Yeah, it's done. But I'm gonna wait. Hey, when second core airs, I'm gonna start first core just to be straight.
I was enjoying it, but like once the delays happen again, I just paused. But I think it's done now. So at least the first part is done.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Zom 100 probably gonna be finished next year. We're gonna see. Then Reign of the Seven, Spellblades also caught up to this one. I was surprised to see it's gonna have 15 episodes. Kind of a weird number compared to 11, 12, 13 instead, or 25. Very weird stopping point. But hey, it's pretty fun. School power type of thing. Not very, very big revenge story here. Talked about it a few episodes ago also. Of course, the weekly ones. Helck, I also have to catch up. I think I'm behind like 2 episodes. I want to have more episodes. This one, I think it's my choice.
That was the one that was on High Dive because I looked for it.
My choice of probably the best new series from this season, outside of sequels, with probably gonna be Helck. Then caught up to Undead Murder Farce, the detective one. Pretty fun and got very bloody towards the end there. Hopefully it's gonna get a season 2 because I don't think they can solve everything that's going on in just 1 or 2 more episodes, however many it has left. And after that, finally, it's been finished. Misft of Demon King season 2. They finally aired the last episode.
Damn, it took
Yeah, it took
That was at the beginning of the
forever.
year.
All of the
We did
delays
it.
and then re-airing it.
All the animators drink some champagne tonight. We did
Yeah,
it.
but this season is really good if you like, hey, overpowered main character kind of type of meme show. This season it got a bit more serious, but also a bit more exposition heavy. Like there are a lot of things, if you don't pay attention, you're gonna get lost. And I saw a lot of people had issues with this season because of everything that was going on, how this mechanic work, how this other thing works, how it interacts with this other thing. But overall, what I really liked compared to season 1, it expanded the world a lot more. Like a lot more compared to season 1, and I love that when a show does it.
Yeah, season 1 just kind of focuses on the school.
Yeah. This one you get into some of the bigger things and the past, the future, everything that was happening in the world here, and even setting up the next one, because part 2 is also confirmed of season 2. Another core here, which was fun, but I love this series.
Take another year, you know, but hey, we'll get there.
Misfit of Delay Kings. I don't know whenever it's gonna happen. We're gonna have to air and see. So yeah, quite a lot of anime. Also, I think I'm fully caught up to this season. I already started working on my video for the best shows from this season. Working on editing and everything right now. Maybe it's gonna be out Tuesday if I have enough time to finish it. We're gonna see. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with this season. But yeah.
More chill season.
Yeah, very, very more chill compared to the last 2 seasons.
A lot, though.
And also the leftover, because Jujutsu is gonna be there still leftover from this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. I'm excited. It's a good problem, but
yeah,
I'm saying it's quite a lot.
I was very appreciative for this season. It didn't have a lot of series. I was interested in, needed some breathing room, so to say. Hey, I love anime, but we need less anime sometimes. If you get my meaning.
Well, the entertainment value of 2023 has been pretty insane for whatever hobby you're into right now. For being
games, movies, TV shows, anime, manga.
It's
Kagurabachi. I saw that manga everywhere. Kagurabachi is the best thing since sliced bread.
Dude,
all of the memes.
Sold over 1 billion, dude. It's already past One Piece, man.
One Piece wishes it was Kagurabachi.
Sold over 1 billion copies, man. Only one volume. No, I've seen the meme of that. It's pretty funny. Yeah. But yeah, now we can get to our topic. I think
the main topic here.
You know, our dream fights in anime. This is gonna be a little just fun thing to do. We're probably we're not gonna deep dive into this.
Don't expect power levels and measuring attack points and something like that. Just for fun, thought experiment in a way. Yeah. So, wanna take the first one?
Sure, I'm gonna do an easy one.
Okay, let's see.
All right, super easy one, but I would still love to see it. Goku versus Saitama. All right.
I thought about that one. I would love to see it. Yeah.
If it was like it actually happened, I think it'd be sick to actually do. Like, but I don't know who would win or anything, but hey.
I don't think there's gonna be a winner though. That's why I don't like Saitama in this type of conversation.
The only reason why I lean to Saitama is stamina, but I don't know all Saitama. No, but I don't know if Saitama has a weakness, because Goku, he burns that through energy. You know, it's multiple times.
He's a joke character. He's a parody character.
Yeah, I know. But yes, I'm just saying.
Goku is meme to Narnia. I fully agree with that. With everything, he's one of the most overpowered characters and everything. But why I don't like Saitama in this type of conversation is he's made to be a parody character. That's
I'd like to see. Hey, it's never gonna happen. Actually,
of course, it's never gonna happen.
I think Goku would have a fun time. Like, I think it would be actually a fun spar between the two.
It would be. Then they probably would be very good friends there. Finally, Saitama having somebody that could challenge him.
It's not like a death match. I'm not like,
no, they're not gonna kill each other after that.
They're just gonna Goku's like, I'm gonna fight you. You know, you're strong. So I don't know. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a cool animated fight. I mean, there's already like fan-made anime fights of this one, but yeah.
I saw also the one. What was the guys that they always do that death battle thing?
Oh yeah, the death battle.
Yeah. Sometimes they do it, but sometimes they're talking out of their ass, and I'm like, no.
I remember one I didn't agree with. It was like Link versus Cloud, and I disagree because Link won. But
there's no way Link is gonna win anything. But yeah, sometimes there. But you have a point. Saitama versus Goku would be really fun. Just seeing planets and universes explode there.
Oh, yeah.
But since you're on DBZ, probably the one that I'd love to see the most out of DBZ versus something would be Cell versus Meruem from Hunter x Hunter. I think they would be perfect for each other. They're kind of even inspired. Meruem, hey, don't tell me he's not Cell.
Well, mini Cell. But no, this fight would be pretty sick to see.
Yeah.
I even thought of, did I put it on here? I don't know if I did, but I thought of it.
That's how I kind of went about my list. I never really thought about something like this, but I was like, hey, I don't
have it down there, but yeah,
things to be at least on the same level and kind of on the same vibe, not like
like a sweet matchup that we'd like
putting.
To see.
Hey, I'm gonna put Gojo versus Ash Ketchum, the strongest character in anime. If you guys watched that podcast episode,
true.
but yeah,
no, that would be cool. Yeah,
I would love to see Cell versus Meruem because they're very similar and very different at the same time. You can say Cell is much more of a evil guy, and Meruem is more of a villain. Yes, he's evil, but
like
he's
a tactician too.
A lot more interesting. Meruem. I don't know who I would give it to. I'm leaning towards a bit more towards Cell, but it would probably be an insane fight to have there to see it.
Cell just a little bit more powerful, but I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to see.
I think they're perfect for each other.
Yeah. Big matchup on Friday night.
Well, let's see next.
My next one would be Zoro versus Yami.
Oh, that's a really good one. Nice.
Yeah, perfect. I would love to see Zoro. I was trying to think because I was like, I need a Zoro one, and I'm like, who would be fun?
I love that one. I love that matchup. Perfect.
And I was like, okay, Yami from Black Clover would be pretty sick because I don't know, it'd be really fun to watch. So,
which one would you give it to? I love the matchup. Would be insane to see it.
I can't really say this because I only know so much of Yami. I don't think I know his full power.
No.
So, because I haven't watched all of Black Clover, I'll eventually get to it. But because I've only seen a little bit of his power, and I know all of Zoro's power right now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, mostly all of Zoro's power, I guess.
There's that one thing, yeah.
I don't know, so I can't really put it. You know both characters.
Want me to give you my opinion?
Yeah, I have no idea. So
I would give it to Yami.
Okay, you might know why. So
I'm not gonna say why, but as much as I love Zoro, he's great. One of the best swordsmen ever, but I'm leaning towards Yami here. Both would be insane seeing some of the best swordsmen in anime fighting there. But I'm really happy with this. I actually I love this matchup.
Like, I know Zoro's durability is like ridiculous. I don't know how much Yami's durability is or anything, but he still might have some kind of OP-ass power. I imagine he does.
We can revisit this when you catch Black Clover. Yeah,
we'll talk about this when I fully see Yami's full.
Remind us in 10 years, guys.
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. I'm like Oda. 10 years, I'll finish the story. 10 years.
But yeah. Okay, let me see. I think there's all this conversation only comes in out of the big three. You have Goku, Naruto, and Luffy. Now, if I was to choose, of course, Goku would win over them, and after that would be Ichigo. Then I would put.
We're just talking about all the big.
The big four, so to say. Yeah. Goku would be above them. That's why I didn't put him in this conversation here. Probably after that Ichigo, but the ones that I think would be a very interesting fight instead of being one-sided, and I love to see it. Naruto versus Luffy. I think it would be one of the most interesting fights. Yeah,
because I think it'd be the closest one.
Yeah, the other ones that's another league. We're going into universe busting and stupid shit.
Yeah, I think. Naruto and Luffy are pretty busted too, but
they are. But there's different busted levels when you go to universes, and I think they would fit together quite well as fighting.
Right now, I think that'd be the most interesting for sure.
And yes, guys, if you're a Boruto fan, I saw Naruto's Baryon mode. Yes, I know about that one. That's why I'm still saying Naruto versus Luffy.
I don't know. Maybe this is copium, but I think Luffy would have a better chance against Goku than Ichigo. Because Ichigo's all like sword, and I still think Luffy still has a hard time. I guess people are gonna be like, "Oh, what about hockey and stuff like that?" But I don't know.
Hockey and Kia are kind of very similar thing. Probably one and the same thing in a way. You had even DBZ and all of them, the pressure of putting somebody down just with your energy.
Yeah.
So
We haven't seen the full. I haven't seen the full extent of Ichigo yet because I mean, he's gonna have new abilities.
Even without the full extent, Luffy doesn't have a chance against Ichigo and Goku as much as I love Luffy.
Well, like I don't know Luffy's full extent too. I imagine I don't know. Is he still gonna get a power up? I have no idea. But
I don't know.
Again, it'd be fun when like all the series are done and like okay, what is
that when we're going in power scaling. But that's why I'm saying here Naruto versus Luffy would be the perfect matchup. I agree
with you 100%. Right.
I don't know who I would give it here, honestly. This is probably one of the hardest.
I have no idea. It'd be really close.
As much, yes, Gear 5 is broken, but he has a lot of weaknesses also, and he's not like he suddenly became a god there. And also Baryon mode with Naruto, all of the techniques. He has a lot more versatility, Naruto, than Luffy. Luffy punches, which is great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but
very durable. But we haven't seen the full extent of this new gear yet, so we don't. It's hard to put it out there.
That's
the idea of it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But he's grabbing lightning. Like obviously, he's the speed. I mean, we see him like you can grab lightning and flying like crazy. Or you bounce off lightning. I don't know how fast that is, but it's fast. So definitely up into the speed category. But I don't know.
But he rubberized the lightning.
It would be sick to see.
Yeah, I think this is the closest one out of the big anime.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
But I don't know who I would give it to. I would love to see it. It would be great seeing them on screen fighting. And after that, going for Saramen and Luffy bankrupting Naruto. But yeah, your next one. Let's see.
So my next one here. So this is a little bit different, but still 1v1.
Okay.
I want to see a cook-off between Sanji versus Sama, and I would love to be a taste tester of their food.
I'm gonna give it to Sama.
So Sanji's a great cook too.
He is. But yes, that's a very good fight. I would love to have that.
These two cooks would be awesome to see go work. All right. You can throw Gordon Ramsay in there if you want to, whatever. But
as the judge.
Hell's Kitchen with Sanji versus Sama. But no, I'd love. I don't know. It'd be fun to see the two go head to head in a cook competition. So I would love to see it.
Yeah.
But I thought that'd be fun.
I didn't think about having other different fights. I just went in with fight, but that's a really good point. Which one are you leaning more towards if you had to choose? Based on everything that you know.
I don't know.
Cooking, guys. If we put them against a fight, of course Sanji is gonna kick Soma's ass.
These two would be like Goku. I learned from him. He learned from me. We're going at it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea actually. Let the writers come. I don't know. I have no idea who I lean towards.
Whoever writes, hey, this guy wins.
Cool. Yeah. Who wants to write it?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put Sasuke from Naruto versus Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I think this is the perfect matchup for me. Even they're very inspired from each other.
Hiei and who?
Sasuke. Sasuke is inspired from Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. I think they would be perfect fighting each other.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good one. I'll just wait. I have one with Hiei as well, but it's actually a different person.
Okay. Give it next one after this.
Here, but what? Let me see if I can find it.
I'm still gonna give it to Hiei, honestly. As much with Raineg and how Sasuke was, I'm still gonna give it to Hiei. It'll probably body him if he gets close to Sasuke. It would body him, and he could probably, if he even has the eye, also the Magan. Yeah. I can't remember the name in English, evil eye or something.
I mean, Sasuke's got the eyes though too, but
not anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot now. Yeah, he's got one.
But I would love to see the fight. Would be great for each other, even their personality clashing. Both of them having that I'm too good for everybody else. Would be fun having them fight against each other. But I'm leaning towards Hiei. Maybe because I'm biased and I like Hiei more than Sasuke, but I don't know. It would be very hard to choose this one. That's why I wanted to have harder matchups. Yeah.
The characters are so. I went with Hiei, but I went with I think. Let me see if I can say it. Is it Phaeton Porter? So do you know who this is?
No.
He's from Hunter x Hunter. He's from the Phantom Trope.
Fighting Porter.
Yeah. So he's from Hunter x Hunter. He's the Phantom Trope. If I remember.
Phantom Troop. Okay, Hunter.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. So he reminded me of Hiei when I watched.
The guy with the hood up here or something.
Yeah.
What was his name? Let me see if I can find his name. Phaeton. Yeah, Phaeton.
Phaeton. I can't read. But yeah, this guy.
Yeah, that's a good matchup also.
Yeah. So I was like, cause when I watched Hunter x Hunter, I was like, man, he reminds me of Hien a lot. So
he definitely does.
Again, he kind of has a fighting similar style. Well, but I think it'd be cool to see either one, even Sasuke. I think that fits in it. Maybe it's just the emo boys, you know. I don't know.
Edgy emo versus emo there. Who cuts the dips?
But hey, I love it. I love to see it. So
yeah, pretty good matchup. But which one would you think is gonna win though? Because we know both of their powers.
Yeah, personally.
Yeah, no, I would say the same. I think people underestimate Hiei, or a lot of people didn't watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, Hiei is my favorite character in Yu Yu Hakusho. So
he's great. I should rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho at some point. Honestly, been a while.
Hey, that live action's coming up.
Yeah, I don't have high expectations. But hey, maybe we're gonna have a repeat of One Piece live action, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'll put next one Gildarts from Fairy Tail versus Shanks from One Piece. They're very similar, kind of having the same role in a way, like a mentor and role model. Role model, not role model, for the main characters. And even the same personality, you know, how they approach situations, having that, hey, I'm not gonna get mad if you insult and whatever. But they're broken in power, both of them in their own universes. Be fun having. We still don't know a lot about Shanks, but from everything that I know, and yes, the manga included, with Gildarts, I think a lot of characters are gonna have issues defeating Gildarts, so I'm leaning towards Gildarts for this one, but still gonna leave the unknown side with Shanks. I would just love seeing fighting them, and after that,
know Shanks' side, so
they're gonna go drink. They're gonna be friends probably. They're gonna understand really well each other.
He looks really like similar, but yeah, that's a good one.
Want me to tell you how his power works? Is not a major spoiler.
I guess eventually I'll get through it.
Now, you know how people, let's say somebody throws an attack at you, or you try to cut them with a sword. This guy can crush everything he touches it. Like, let's say you throw an energy wave at him, he crushes it, he makes it into small blocks. Nothing just works. Everything he touches crushes before him. That's his magic. Okay. So can negate pretty much everything.
That'd be interesting. I mean, we don't know all of Shanks, I guess, either.
Yeah, that's why
the unknown. We know he has crazy observation hockey because you can see, like, I don't know how much further in the future, but yeah, it'd be interesting.
Okay, give me your next one.
All right, this one. Okay, I just want to see this. I think it would be ridiculous. All right, this is mini. Okay, so all I did is I want to see a battle royale with all the OP isekai characters.
I have something similar also, but not all of them as battle royale.
I just want to see it. I don't know what the hell would happen.
I mean,
but hey, let's just throw all these guys in here that are just super OP. Like Rimuru, freaking.
Problem is gonna be with
Demon Academy guy.
Yeah, with those
throw all of them in a battle royale. You know.
I had here my next one. I had Rimuru versus Anos.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that would be perfect for each other because out of the overpowered main characters, there are some, if not the strongest here.
Yeah.
But the problem comes in when you bring characters like this because you have both of them.
Man, I think this whole universe would blow up.
Yeah, not multiverse. Reality manipulation, just going back in time, changing laws of nature, and it would be fun. Like, really fun. Just imagine all of the LSD you're gonna see there.
I'd like a special episode of just all these and just have fun with it. Just whatever.
The Isekai Battle Royale.
Yeah.
And that's why it would be probably between these two, Rimuru and Anos. I think they're the strongest out of the Isekais.
The second one there, which one was that one from?
Rimuru is from Slime and Anos is from Misft.
Oh, Misft. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking those two, so. But yeah.
I don't know which one I would give it to. I know spoilers for both of them.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize how broken Rimuru will get, but I don't know the full contents of it, but I mean, he's broken right now, but it seems like he's
No.
gonna go way further than
Right
that.
now,
So,
he's a kid.
yeah.
Both
So,
of them are. It's insane. Well, you get to
yeah,
those levels, like you're starting questioning reality with how many
yeah.
skills and power ups they get later on. So that would be very interesting here, but I don't know who's gonna
I don't
win
know
this
either.
or how they even win this.
It's a god versus a god, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
So this one's a little bit more grounded, but I'd like to see Vash the Stampede versus Alucard. So from Hellsing Ultimate.
oh,
And
Alucard would trash him.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. With his angel gun and stuff at the end when he
No,
gets. I mean, Vash is not even human, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see. I
just
think both of them are awesome. I love both characters.
they are, but I think they're very different from each other.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I'd like to see a shoot off between the both of them. So
I had trouble also thinking who's a good gunslinger in anime.
yeah, I got another one actually for gunslingers.
Go ahead and give it to me. I think Alucard wins that one, by the way, yeah.
Let me see if I can find. I'm just looking at my list here. Where are you?
How did you lose it?
Oh, it's Yoko Littner versus Sinon. I think if I say it right.
Shion
So
from
it's
Sword Art Online.
yeah. So online the sniper chick versus the sniper chick in Gurren Lagann.
I would give it to Shion.
So both of them are. I think that'd be a fun shootout as well. Both sniper battles. So get him in the gun gale. Let's see it.
I think Shion is gonna win.
I don't know. I like Yoko a lot, but maybe
No,
Sinon will probably win.
which are some good gunslingers though? The one from Gungrave, I didn't watch Gungrave. I should watch Gungrave. You have Alucard,
like
of
really good.
course.
I don't know. Vash is like one of the most accurate ones, just because he does.
Yes, Vash is probably one of the most accurate ones. Probably the best gunslinger, if I say so myself.
That I can think of. Right now.
If it was gunslinger versus gunslinger Alucard without any other powers, yes, Vash should win. But if it was everything on the table, Alucard would beat him. Like, trash him. That's my opinion.
I throw it out there.
Well, okay, let me see what else do I have. I kinda, since we mentioned a bit here Naruto and Hunter x Hunter, I would love to see a group battle, like a Akatsuki versus Phantom Troop.
Oh yeah.
I think they would be perfect for each other. Just having who's gonna be the best one to win out of that fight. Villains versus villains, having both groups clashing there. I'm leaning towards Phantom Troop. Yes, I think they're the better group, but even without that, I think they're more powerful than the Akatsuki. Maybe Pain would pose some problem with the Rinnegan.
Yeah, Pain up
but
there.
Outside of that, I don't think...
The immortal guy, he got...
That guy, it's very easily to take care of him.
Yeah.
That guy, just bury him somewhere, chop him up.
Itachi would be tough too, but... Phantom Trope though, you got like Hisaka, you got the... What's his name? Crom or whatever.
Krollo Lucifer. That guy is the most problematic one for them here.
Yeah.
And even the guy that they killed, I can't remember, the big muscle guy, I can't remember his name, that he got killed with the shovel. That for the revenge would pose a lot of problems.
I'm leaning towards Phantom Troop slightly, but it would be really close.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun matchup.
That's why I was like, very close matchups. That was my team I went for.
It's good that you went party versus party, because my next one's a party versus party.
Okay, give it to me.
So I went with the Kirito party versus the Log Horizon party.
Oh yeah, I had that one here. I had kind of like the gaming party, so to say. I had Kirito versus Shiroe, because you have very different approaches to games. One of them is like
the groups together, like the guild versus guild kind of thing. So
which one would you think is gonna win?
Kirito would be really hard to handle.
That's what I'm saying, because
I guess the cat guy would probably be the best. Because I'd still probably maybe give it to Log Horizon a little bit. I'm just thinking he might outsmart him.
Yes, if it's a battle of intelligence, Shiroe wins.
It's guild versus guild, so I have to think of all the people that they have. I don't know
But
that. Yeah, I think he could come up with a plan better than Kirito's party could come up
oh
with a
yes,
plan.
definitely. But that's what I'm trying to say. They have very different approaches. You have the
Yeah,
thinking one with Shiroe planning everything, organizing logistics and so on.
yeah.
But then you also have Kirito,
I get the
like
ninja
he kind
girls
of has
too.
cheats in a way. The way he approaches game
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
breaks a lot of game mechanics. So this
Well,
is
he's
why,
a solo player, man. He
yeah,
is the
I
OG
had them here,
sweater.
and also I added a few more kind of around the same theme. Either
Yeah.
Kirito versus Sora and Shiro from No Game No Life,
Hmm.
or Shiro versus Sora and Zero, or all three of them, or four of them if you count two from No Game No
That'd be
Life.
like the gaming battle, man.
Yeah, having them the gaming
Who's
battle
the better gamer?
versus Einsun Gol from Overlord, having them trying to beat the raid boss as him being the raid
Oh,
boss.
yeah,
I would love to
that'd be
see that
cool.
one. All of the gaming or the main three gaming shows versus Overlord.
That'd be cool. I'd be down
That's
for
probably
that.
one of the ones that I want to see the most, honestly,
Yeah,
as a
that'd be really
crossover
cool.
fight. Imagine a series like
Yeah.
this. You
Like,
have
oh, Larzai and Ghoul got transported. Like everyone got transported to this like room, and everyone thinks Larzai and Ghoul is the bad guy. And
yeah,
they go after him.
and he's the raid boss and try to defeat him.
Yeah.
Or they storm Nazarick, and this is the dungeon show. You have 1 or 2 seasons them trying to get to him, and season 2 they fight him.
Hmm.
I think this is probably my favorite that I'd love to see.
Oh, I think it'd be fun. I'd like to see it.
Okay, give me your next one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I got Don. Let me see. Is it
Dawn?
Kanoji? Okay,
Dawn
from
Kan-
Bleach. He is the best character.
Oh yeah, the ghost hunter guy.
Yeah, the Ghost Hunter guy versus Rain from Mob Psycho.
Rain, I forgot Rain. Who's Rain from Mob Psycho?
The con guy that teaches Mob.
Is that's the Rain is not his name.
Yeah, or his last name is. Or Reagan, is it Reagan? Reagan.
Reagan, yeah,
right?
not Rain. I was like,
Yeah.
who's Rain?
Yeah.
Ratataka Reagan, yeah. I was like, who's Rain in Log Horizon? in Log Horizon in Mob Psycho.
I just like quick looked and I was like, oh wait, no, Reagan. Yeah. But anyways, these two would be awesome to go against each other.
Bullshitters. And add Mr. Satan there. The three-way. Who's the best bullshitter?
Yeah.
That would be great.
He's the biggest bullshitter away, man. I like both characters a lot. So.
Yeah, that's a really good matchup one.
Yeah,
that's the comedy one. Who's the best one?
Yeah, let's just see it. I want to see who can go the longest. You know, it's pretty much who can get the last word, pretty much, and like make him believe.
I would kind of give it to Reagan, honestly. I think he's the best bullshitter out of all.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
But okay, I had a bit more isekais here, like kind of lower levels than those two busted ones.
Wait, you had isekais because you are the isekai guy.
True, very true. Had Sid Kageno from Eminence in Shadow versus Hajime from Arifureta, which I think would be very close. They're kind of very similar in some ways. Their skills, they're leaning towards Sid a bit from everything that I saw, but I wouldn't be sure about my choice here. I like both series for different reasons, but I think this would be a really close fight. Did you watch Arifureta, by the way? I know Eminence Shadow you didn't, but Arifureta, did you? From commonplace to strongest.
No, I have not seen that one.
Okay. And
I don't know anything of this one.
I could put Sid also versus Tatsuya from Irregular at Magic High School.
Oh yeah, you go. I know him.
If you remember that guy,
yeah.
Probably another very close matchup.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, guys.
Because one is kind of immortal, but I don't
know. Mine next is King Bradley versus the boar guy from Demon Slayer.
That's not even a fight.
I would love to see it.
You wanna kill Inosuke from Demon Slayer? Why?
No, I love Inosuke.
Yeah, but why do you want him dead?
No, it would be decent. It would be decent. I would love it. I don't know. I was thinking of swordplay guys, and I was like, okay, these two are kind of close. But
no, I think they're in very different leagues.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Inosuke is kind of like a bug compared to.
He's got the durability, man. But no, I think it'd be fun.
Maybe just to see somebody die, yeah.
No, it's no shit. I give him more credit, alright?
No, I'm sorry, he gets butchered.
No.
I had also troubles figuring out who could go up against the Demon Slayer guys. I don't know who'd be a fair fight.
I have one more. Do I have one more? Oh yeah, I did have one more.
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer, yeah.
Okay, give it to me.
I had Tanjiro versus Akami from Akami Got Killed.
I mean, Akame destroys him.
I think it'd be an interesting fight. I don't know Max Tanjiro abilities, but it'd be cool.
One is kind of a super soldier and has a curse blade. He literally fought somebody that can freeze time, and you're gonna have a guy that breathes.
Yeah, well, you know how fast he can run, alright?
I'm sorry. I don't know, Demon Slayer is very underpowered universe. I don't know how to put up against them. I had issues, though. I thought about it. Who could have a fair matchup against them?
Yeah, I'd still see it, alright? See what Tanjiro can do against Akami.
I want to see Murder also. It would be pretty fun.
Alright, what else you got?
Okay, let's see. I'll put Kakashi from Naruto versus Kisuke Urahara from Bleach.
Alright, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good one.
I think it'd be a lot closer if we nerf a bit Kisuke, but just having Kakashi with what was the name of that?
Fun conversation.
Yeah, they'd probably hit it off there, but as a fight, would be at least interesting, and at least until Kisuke goes serious.
Yeah.
I had trouble with some of the Bleach.
That'd be a good one. I like that. I like the matchup.
Then I put Kaido versus Kenpachi. I think they would hit it off. They would have so much fun together.
Oh yeah, I think
they'd be perfect for each other. Like get drunk, fight all day, all of them endurance monsters.
Yeah. That would be fun. I would like that one.
Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites to have as an actual crossover fight.
Yeah. I think Kenpachi would love going against them.
Both of them, even Kaido's looking the same thing, somebody to challenge him.
Yeah. I mean, he's looking to die, right? He got
I
his wish.
I think Kenpachi can offer that.
Yeah. So.
Okay, do you have any more? I have a few more.
Yeah, I got a few more. So I got Rimuru versus Gojo, because why not?
I mean, Rimuru shits on him.
Maybe. I don't know the full extent, but hey.
Even without the full extent, what you have right now in the anime, he destroys
Gojo in his domain. How about that versus Rimuru? Alright, let's go.
He has the skill to absorb all information, so that information overlord doesn't do anything to Rimuru.
Gojo can see so far ahead.
No, he doesn't see in the future.
Go. Alright.
No.
Seconds, in the domain.
If you have if you want a matchup for Gojo, I would put Sinbad from Magi. I think would be the perfect matchup for them.
I feel like Gojo would win, but yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be good.
If you know Sinbad later on, no.
Alright, we got another one here. I got Crocodile versus Gaara for the sand.
That's a good one.
One Piece Crocodile. Yeah, the sand boys fighting each other.
I know. I have problems with early One Piece because of how Crocodile got defeated. Hey, let me have some water and blood on my fists.
Yeah,
I think that was a bit early with how Logia works, but if we remove that, I would kind of give it to Crocodile.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if yeah.
I would love to see it.
I'm trying to think how the fight would go.
Yeah, trust me, I went through the same mind gymnastics things. Also thought about it, but
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it would. Okay, let me see. Already said Gojo versus Sinbad. I think that would be perfect for each other. They even kind of fit their personality. I think they even have the same voice actor. Kind of even the same role in the story there, and their powers are hate to be overpowered in their own universes, and they're kind of at around the same levels, at least a bit until Sinbad. If you know, you know. I would kind of give this one to Sinbad, honestly, as much as I love Gojo. But yeah, what Sinbad becomes, it's insane.
I have no idea when it comes.
Yeah.
Because we don't have Boggy season 3. God dang it.
True. Very, very, very true.
Why?
Okay. You have any more? I have a few more.
Yeah, I got a few more. So I got Itachi versus Bakio from Bleach there. Rukia's brother.
Byakuya?
Byakuya, yeah.
I'll give it to Byakuya.
Versus Itachi.
Yeah.
The quiet boys is what I would call them, you know?
Yeah.
No, I probably agree with you on this one too, but I think it'd be cool to see. And
It would.
the personalities are, I feel like, similar.
They are very similar, and
yeah,
with a lot of things they did also there.
Sister, brother, you know.
So. One of my favorite moments is Byako, what he did with Tsukishima there, with the time and memories. Kind of feels a bit with Genjutsu. Yeah, really good matchup.
Yeah.
Be interesting though to see them fight against each other.
Yeah, they're very similar character-wise. Obviously, powers are different, but character-wise, it's very interesting. If you want another one, I got
give it to me.
Main character from Blue Exorcist, Rin versus Mob. I think it'd be kind of fun to watch. The Exorcist boys.
I think Rin would win very easily. Rin Okumura versus Mob, right? Rin from Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, Mob, yeah. I don't know,
he'd win.
Broken as hell, though.
Yeah, he is. It's more like telekinesis overload, but beyond that, he's gonna die very easily. And Rin is a legit demon.
It'd be a cool one to see. So.
Okay, let me see what else do I have here. Also,
3 more left. So wherever you're at.
Okay, I would put Yujiro Hanma from Baki versus Dio from
yeah, that'd be cool.
From JoJo. They're kind of a bit very similar with their personalities.
Yeah.
But I don't know who I'd give this one.
Dio win then?
I think Dio, if we have the time stop thing.
I know parts of him, so.
If Dio stops the time, I think he can beat Yujiro Hanma, but if you remove the time stop, Yujiro Hanma destroys him. So I don't know how that would go. Maybe they nerf somehow the time stop thing or anything, but I think it would be a very interesting fight.
We're not here to try to solve this. We're just trying to give you guys an idea of what we would like to see.
I think it would be really fun. They fit personality very well. They're very competitive, very arrogant, to say the least would be an understatement. I think there's some, if not the most arrogant characters in anime. I love to see them fight. A lot.
That'd be cool.
Okay. What else you got?
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead. I have
Android 17 versus Genos. So Genos from One Punch Man, Android 17 versus DBZ.
Yeah, I'll give it to Android 17.
Boys. I'd probably give it to him as well, because Genos always gets his butt kicked. But hey, I wanted to put the Android boys up there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what else I have. Okay, fire users. I put Natsu from Fairy Tail versus Tsuna from Hitman Reborn.
Okay.
Or Shinra from Fire Force. I have 3 of them. I think they're kind of at around the same level in powers. I'm leaning a bit more towards Natsu. But later on, what Shinra does in the manga is... Yeah.
Yeah, let's say from Fire Force. I mean, he's pretty OP.
Did you read ahead?
No, I didn't read ahead, but I was just thinking, like, even his abilities were becoming pretty OP.
Later on is...
Even more.
I don't know. I would love to see this one, because there are some fires. I would love Merelona Vermilion from Bleach, Yamamoto. There's a lot of fire users in anime. Hanj from Attack on Titan is probably the best fire user.
Yeah.
You remember?
So I got Speed Sonic versus Cheetah.
Cheetah from Hunter x Hunter?
Yep. Versus Speed Sonic.
That's a really good matchup. I think they'll be perfect for each other. I love that matchup.
That would be so fun if they had fun each other.
Yeah. They would be perfect for each other, honestly.
I was like, oh, this would be kind of cool matchup wise. But yeah, I have no idea who would win, but that'd be fun to watch.
I don't know who. I think maybe Sonic, because he's smarter.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, would be a really interesting one.
Speedsters against each other, yeah. They're very similar.
Well, smarter because they're both kind of dumb.
Yeah, they're both.
But
They're very close.
Yeah. One is, I think, Cheetah is a bit more oblivious. He's like a newborn kid. He doesn't know a lot about the world. But then Sonic is just straight up dumb in a fun way. But it would be a really good matchup. I'm happy about that one.
I got one left. So
okay, give it to me. Then I'll go to my last one.
Finish my list? Okay. So I have Ainz versus Brook, the Skeleton Boys. I would just like to see them.
Oh, Ainz from Overlord.
Ainz from Overlord and Brook from One Piece, just to see how many jokes Brook can come up with another skeleton buddy.
Just a joke off, not an actual fight.
Well, they could actually fight, but I think the commentary between the two would be pretty great.
Yeah.
So.
Skeleton versus Skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see which one they have left. On a sports battle would be kind of hard a bit, so I put Haikyuu versus Kuroko. Let's say they somehow learn the same sport. Either basketball or volleyball. I'd love to see that one animated.
They would have to do each sport and see who gets out of the top, how well they do, combine the scores to see. So
yeah,
I don't know, it'd be
the guys from Kuroko would trash them, if I'm being honest, but it would be fun to see because they're kind of DBZ in sports anime. Kuroko. That one. Then I think this entire here that we have dream fights, in my opinion, I think Fate does it the best because you have historical characters just fighting each other, all of the matchups there, everything. That's why I love Fate series. Kind of the entire concept that we have here. And any more Fate in my life, that would be great. And let me double check if I have one more. I think there's one more. Oh yeah, the one that I want to see the most, and I need more series here. I would love the game one that I said, but I'd like to see Light Yagami from Death Note versus Lelouch from Code Geass. A mind battle thing. I don't want to see them punch each other. Light is not even in that room if you want to talk about punches, but mind battles would be interesting.
Yeah, I was going to say launch from there, but yeah, the whole mind game.
And L also from Death Note, and also Ayano Koji from Classroom of the Elite. I love mind battle characters so much. I like that genre quite a lot.
I love mind battle characters in anime. It's always fun with how they one up each other.
I'm leaning towards Lelouch for this one, and maybe Ayano Koji, but I don't know which one I'll give it. It would be probably the most entertaining thing to see how many ass pulls there are going to be. He did this, but he thought about this and this one. He pre-planned this.
Thought about that. Pre-planned for that. Pre-planned.
He knew that you're going to wipe your ass at this angle.
Yeah, be like the cautious hero guy.
That guy's over-prepared. Yeah,
super prepared for everything. Be like that Doctor Strange. I thought about all the 5,000 endings, and there's only one that we win.
Yeah, and I knew you were gonna choose that one, so I choose the other thing. Yeah, those are pretty much all of mine. Let me triple extra check.
Obviously, we could keep going.
Yeah, there's never ending here. X character versus X character. Yeah. Well, pretty fun thought experiment, so to say, to think about it.
We're curious what your one of your ones are, if you want to comment down
Give us some in the comments below. I'm actually really curious.
Yes, very curious.
So, let's see, after this, some anime news.
Time. Here comes the hot news.
There aren't a lot of anime news. A lot of them, or maybe I missed some of them. Apparently, vending machine isekai got a season 2 somehow. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Then Hoyoverse, the guys behind Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Honkai Impact, the third is getting a new anime project in February 2024. Which is kind of funny because they also announced Genshin anime and there's no news after that. It's been like a year or something and we still have no news. But now we get an announcement for another game getting an anime. Then this one I'm actually very excited about. I like this series. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Gets a second season. I'm happy. I would love a season 2 from that one. More isekai overpower main character. Hey, I have my trash taste. I'm gonna enjoy it. Then Haikyuu, the movie, the battle at the garbage dump, announced for February 16, 2024 in Japan, so we're probably gonna see it 2025. Which I hate this. I've said it multiple times. They should do a
it
global
might
release.
be the end of the year of 2024.
It's dumb the way they handle this. I get it's made in Japan, but you have a huge fandom across in the West, across the ocean, whatever. It's global anime, so put some respect.
This is a trailer too, though.
Yeah. A lot of them got previews here and teasers, but I'm tired of anime movies. It's one of my pet peeves in anime in general. Just release it at least like a month or 2 months after you release it in Japan, a movie. It's not like you're dubbing it, it's just subtitles, please. That's all I'm asking for. Closer to the original release, if not on the same day. I don't think that's too much to ask. And that was pretty much it with announcements for anime, but I have 2 articles here. Let me open them up. This one was from we already talked a bit about the One Piece live action, and the Goku voice actor has some things to say. The English voice actor, quote here: "They still don't get it. One Piece live action fails to impress Dragon Ball Goku voice actor. Calls Netflix adaptation terrible, despite extreme popularity."
From Sean there?
Yeah. Sean Schemmel expresses his disappointment with the series. Direct quote here: "It's weird because I have an insider's view and I've watched Hollywood try to figure out anime my whole career, and they still haven't figured it out. You don't realize it until you see them. And I'm not entirely sure that the anime genre will ever translate well to any live action. I'm not entirely convinced." Okay, this is very reasonable. I've said this multiple times. I agree with this. Yes, of course, it's very hard to translate anime to live action or manga to live action. Pretty well so far. After this is where it gets really dumb. And I think he needs a reality check. I've only seen...
I've actually met him once too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Quote again: "I've only seen part of the live action One Piece." Talking out of his ass here, didn't even watch all of it. "And frankly, I think it's terrible." Then here it gets even dumber after that one. Hey, at least watch everything if you're gonna criticize something. But then, the live action Dragon Ball Z 2009 movie was also terrible, but for a different reason. What different reason? That one just straight up garbage. How are you even comparing the two of them?
Like really
bad. I can understand. Hey, maybe you don't like the live action One Piece, but how?
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Yeah.
How are you even putting Dragon Ball and what we got with One Piece in the same conversation?
No, that's really bad.
Okay, it keeps
I get
going.
Being a fan of DBZ and stuff, you are Goku and stuff, but come on, man, you can't defend.
It keeps going. Bro. He starts. They had changed directors halfway through production before even starting production. It's interesting to see how Hollywood has tried to latch onto this story and get into that space. As a public figure, I feel very nervous just saying. I don't really like live action One Piece. It's not necessarily the fault of the crew and cast. What the fuck does that even mean?
Oh, it's fine if you don't like it. You don't like it.
Yes, but how are you even comparing straight up garbage with one of the best live action adaptations? Yes, it has issues. It has everything has problems.
It's not perfect. People just like it.
But
they're
it's
surprised
really good for everything that it does. Check out our podcast episode on the live action. We talked about it, deep dive. But comparing the two of them, like, how? I get, yes, all due respect, you're great. I love you in Dragon Ball, but what is this take, dude?
Yeah.
It's fun liking One Piece.
Nothing against him, but man, I definitely disagree on that one. Like,
No, that one was just, yikes when I read it.
Yeah, like, you could have just said, hey, I don't like the One Piece live action.
Or just not say anything. Hey, I'm not a fan.
No, you can definitely say it, but like,
or watch all of it.
The Dragon Ball movie. It's just like, no, man.
At least watch all of it also before. Hey, I don't like it. I watched all of it. I gave it a fair chance.
And be like, it wasn't.
You watched one episode, I think.
No,
not even the entire one episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's then, like someone watching clips and like
out of context. That's why I have issues with that. It's fun liking something, but at least give it a fair chance if you're gonna criticize it.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is news a bit about the anime industry, how Crunchyroll and Sony are getting even more of a monopoly. Right Stuff phases out, migrates all products to Crunchyroll store on October 10. Even though they bought it.
Right Stuff.
Yeah, it was bought by them there. They revealed that on Friday that Right Stuff is phasing out its store and migrating its products to the Crunchyroll store on October 10. Yeah, kind of unfortunate a bit having this one. Here, I don't really like monopolies.
Sony owns all of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They own Crunchyroll, they own Funimation now, and
They have pretty much everything. Like 90% of West industry is Crunchyroll or something like that. You have High Dive, sometimes Disney gets something, Hulu a bit.
Yeah, High Dive's by itself, but yeah, I mean Sony bought both of them.
But majority goes to Crunchyroll with Sony, which I don't like this. The competition is always better. Crunchyroll just sucks ass overall. The servers, their quality, the delays, lack of communication, their store, their everything. There's very few things. They have monopoly, that's why people use them, but the service they provide is kind of shit. And even more with some of the series, hey, this is a very popular series. It's gonna break your servers. It's happened multiple times. Yeah, it's gonna be fine, man. What's that gonna happen?
Well, it was like, I didn't even complain about it, but the last episode of the One Piece fight, Kaido.
I mean, that one with Jujutsu Kaisen, with Dragon Ball Super, with Attack on Titan also, they didn't even talk about it.
It took me 40 minutes, all right, to actually watch that episode. But the funny thing is, I had to watch it on a tablet because it would not work on my PlayStation 5.
There you go.
Working. On the tablet, it was fine because there was no subtitles. It took forever to get the subtitles. Like I could see the video, but I couldn't get the subtitles.
Yeah.
But I just we got our tablet and it worked perfectly fine on the mobile. But
they have one job. This is their entire service product they're selling. Watch anime streaming online, and when you can't even do that, and you have a monopoly, like you're shit. I'm sorry.
And so we're in news real quick. I'll let you finish. First.
Yeah, just one last thing to end it. As much as cliche it is, piracy is a service problem, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. Okay, what do you want to say?
Sorry, I was just gonna. So there's a new series of Dragon Ball. It's named Dragon Ball Magic.
I don't know.
It'll be a web anime, so we'll see each episode after 1 week, like One Piece.
There's also the Dragon Ball.
I just seen it trending, so
yeah, I saw that was a leak. That's why I didn't mention it. I had it also here.
Because people are talking about it.
Yeah, there's leaks for this one. There's leaks for Hitman
Reborn. A big announcement for Anime New York for DBZ.
Yeah. Hey, maybe it gets announced, but for now it's a leak. So yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I just seen it on here. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much it with anime news. Unless you have anything else.
No, I don't think there's too much. I mean, we're about to go into a new season of things. So
I have one more, or an article that I found here randomly. I facepalmed when I read this. There was a poll in Japan, and according to Japanese fans, the 3 strongest female characters in Jump manga history are... Which one do you think?
Who are the 3?
Yeah.
Sakura, Nami. I'm just trying to think of the big ones. Chi-Chi? I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, they had that.
I think it was a debate, so.
Number 3 was Jolene Kujo from JoJo.
Okay.
Number 2, Maki Zenin from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, okay. So they're actually good, like decent list, then, maybe. What's number 1 though? Sakura?
Yeah.
I knew Sakura was probably in there, but I was like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're wrong. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm gonna leave.
The other 2, hey, good choices.
Yeah. Okay. That's yeah. Anyway, gaming news. Well, we have a bit of gaming news. Quite a lot of things happen in gaming here. Payday 3 kind of sucks. There are a lot of negative reviews they released, but mainly because
I haven't seen this yet.
Of unplayable servers. It was very trash, the launch there, and even the game has a lot of issues. And they even apologized with this. I know it's gotten to the point that you shouldn't expect a game to work well in day one. Well, my money works well in day one, right? So, yeah. Sure.
Well, is it Payday again like a lot of like microtransactions and stuff,
Mm-hmm,
whatever,
that
compared
one
to like
also.
Payday 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another problematic launched. Color me surprised here. Then, from Valve, don't expect a new Steam Deck for a while, which I kind of respect this. I kind of like this. We shouldn't be rehashed every few years.
No.
There's gonna be a while until we get any new Steam Decks. Which
It
I would
seems
love
like
to
it's
buy a
working
Steam Deck
pretty
at some
fine.
point also when money things
Yeah, I would like
settle
to.
down. I would love to have a Steam Deck. But also we had Unity. They started rolling back some of the things they had there, apologizing, but even still gaslighting
it's too
people.
late,
Hey,
though.
you didn't understand us. We tried to be good and so on. But they already broke the trust of developers and
trust is
companies. Even they're trying right now to make it at least better. You can find all of the changes. If you want to go through them, they're trying to do 2.5 revenue share, 2.5%, when Epic does it with Unreal Tournament at 5%, and also after like 1 million to save some indie developers. So they're walking back a lot of the things, but they broke the trust, and I would be surprised if people remain with Unity after they finish their existing projects, because they're saying their existing projects are not going to be affected by this. So, but it's too late. It's too late. They kind of shot themselves in both foots, not just one.
Yeah, you broke the trust.
Yeah, I would love more consumers to do this with gaming companies. When a gaming company shit, stop buying, stop pre-ordering, stop doing microtransactions.
This is a lot harder though, because it's like business to business, like contracts, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like this hits a lot harder. Like they're definitely gonna back on this.
But
compared
also
to, like,
gaming
would
improve a lot more if consumers would stop
oh
buying
yeah, we're
bullshit.
definitely the problem.
Yes.
100%. Like,
stop buying
if anyone
shit.
just stop buying any game, like a game came out and you just did not buy it because you see all the BS.
You see it in WoW, you see it in a lot of games. When you stop buying things, suddenly there's a solution to a problem.
Oh my god.
Hey, we can do this. Sucks. This was hard before, but right now it's not hard anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder why. When you hit them in the money, suddenly solutions are possible.
Like, if we were against, like the MTX stuff in the beginning, like they would be like, nope, we're not gonna do it because if you drop the sales.
So as much
buy any pay-to-win game, we'd have less pay-to-win games, but people don't care. And it's our fault.
It's very easy to blame the companies, which, yes, they're very greedy, they're very shitty, but hey, you're also buying them. There's no gun to your head.
Yep. Yeah. It's
so,
on us on that. So.
Then we also had Cyberpunk 2.0, the patch is out. Next week is going to be the DLC with Phantom Liberty.
Yeah, a lot of good things I hear.
Yeah, I heard it's really good, but also was used as a showcase for the new technology from NVIDIA Ray reconstruction with RTX. Which I really like at the same time, but I also have issues with this. Some of the people brought up a lot of very good points. Let me see if I can find that that thread here. Somebody phrased it much better than I could about the technology here. I don't know if I can find it. I have so many bookmarks and everything with it. But overall, it was the fact that it's kind of shitty to lock new technology behind just a company or a specific game. Because, well, yes, reconstruction is great, it helps, it's gonna get better with time, it has some issues now. But what if you don't have an NVIDIA card? Or what if a game decides not to do it and suddenly the performance behind games is locked behind having this technology? So there's a lot of things to take into consideration. While this is great, kind of limits a bit of the things, kind of like it used to be way behind. And hey, if you don't have this driver or if you don't have this software, you can't play this. So I hope it doesn't become the future. This is a cynical point of view, but the way NVIDIA has been doing their pricing, focusing on AI, wouldn't surprise me. And also saw it with AMD, with Starfield, the way they handled that with DLSS and FSR and all of the issues with graphicals there. So the industry, yes, there's improvement in technology, but how you use that technology should also be very important. So yeah, that was pretty interesting there. And as for Cyberpunk, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to it, like redo it again or buy the DLC. I have the game, but I don't have the DLC, and I don't pre-order games. Full stop.
I haven't played it yet, so.
The game, when it was launched, was very problematic. Bugs and everything.
It was a really bad launch.
But even, let's say it was perfect and it had 0 bugs.
Yeah.
it was missing a lot of the features that were promised, and I saw a lot of the people trying to revision the past right now. Hey, the game was always good.
Yeah,
Was working on PC. No, you're just a moron.
Like, no, it was bad.
They lied their asses off CD Projekt Red. What they did, they were missing so many features from everything they promised.
Apologies after that happened.
A lot of no, they were gaslighting people. Even them, after that, they were gaslighting people in the.
Oh yeah, but they still had some apologies though, even after. Like the thing was like the investor stuff. People were blaming each other. They were. They
straight up lied with the promotion of the game. How many features weren't there and things in the game, but hey, it improved right now, and Cyberpunk 2.0 is really good from everything that I saw. I haven't touched it yet, so this is second-hand experience. What I'm saying here, a lot of good changes from what I saw, improvements and everything. But I don't know if I want to do a full replay or just jump back into the DLC. I haven't decided on that. And of course, money. I'm dealing with a lot of things IRL, so we're gonna see it. Yeah, but overall, really good things with Cyberpunk. And then there are a lot of leaks with the deal Activision Microsoft trial there for their merger. The thing it finally got pre-approved, at least by the CMA in the UK, so it's looking like the deal is gonna go through. But all of the comments, the emails with everything, even though some things changed with them wanting to buy Nintendo, wanting to buy Valve, maybe if Game Pass is not profitable, they're gonna get out of the gaming scene, Xbox as a whole. Yes, it's data thing, but still shows a bit of the perspective and how the inner workings are going at the company. So yeah, pretty majorly this shouldn't have happened, and apparently Microsoft did it to themselves. Like they were the one that made the mistakes and leaked it. So if you want to read through all of those, there's a lot of them. I read through the emails. I like these things. I like how the industry works, technology companies. I'm interested into. That
was a huge leak, though.
Into some of the things. There's a multitude of videos deep diving into them if you're interested into that sort of things. But yeah, it seems like the deal is gonna go through.
Yep. Now Blizzard and Bethesda.
Yeah, and also speaking of Blizzard, Overwatch 2 is, again, the balance is a shit show. I still keep up with the game. I saw a lot of issues with it. I'm getting vindicated with a lot of the things that I was saying since the start. But also Diablo 4 is still in free fall.
Yeah, we're getting info, I think, soon for the next season.
But yeah,
we'll have to see how that goes.
I don't know what. Do you have anything else in gaming?
No, not really.
I haven't played a lot since we finished Baldur's Gate 3. I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do in the Games Award there.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Was gonna get that.
No, I'll just back the 14 right now because the new patch comes out on the 3rd. So
did you start any Starfield? I know it's on Game Pass. You said you're gonna play it out.
I haven't. My hands have been bothering me too much, so like I said, I watched a lot more anime than I did video games this week.
I still saw a lot of discourse on Starfield, that's why I asked.
Oh, not yet. No, eventually. One of these days.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that game. It's not for me. I'm not a Bethesda fan. Even if you remove all of the issues with it, yeah.
I'll try it out.
Yeah, that was pretty much it with gaming. Maybe we missed some things, but overall those are the big talking points here and with anime news. So I think we're gonna call it here. Pretty fun episode. So make sure you like and subscribe. And let us know what are you playing, what's your dream crossover fight here, and what anime are you watching from this season? Which one is your favorite? Next week?
Beginning?
Yeah, some series are starting next week. Yeah. And some are ending. Mushoku ended. Bleach is gonna end next week. Bungou and a lot of series are ending right now.
Yep. Not Jujutsu. We had quite a bit
Jujutsu, left. It had also the 3-week break and 25 episodes. But yeah. So anyway, we're gonna call it here. Keep enjoying everything. We're gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Adios.